And we're back. Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Are we back?
Yes.
Hey! We had a good break. We had a good word from my sponsors, and we're back. I didn't hear the click because Scott is horrible with the slate. But we're back. We got done with the guitar segment. Now we are moved on to our guillotine segment. Yes, sir. So Scott, turn over that coin. Guillotines. We're talking about the bizarrest murder mysteries out there.
That's right.
Unsolved.
The bizarrest unsolved murder mysteries out there.
The bizarrest.
The most bizarre unsolved murders.
No difference from what I just said.
A lot of different.
Not one syllable, not one antonym, not one
antonym.
No runoff sentences.
Did he say antium?
He said, I think he said, where's your uncle? He's with your antonym.
This is going to be
antium. What she on?
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz. Antium.
Whatever. So we're talking about mysteries, unsolved murder mysteries around here, around your area, wherever the area you were from. You can look it up. But I done looked up my unsolved murder mystery.
Are you sure it was unsolved?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Because that Google might be older.
Hey, let me talk to you, man. Nope, she's right. All right, so
he's on Goggle.
He's on Google.
No, I'm on Google.
He's on the dark web.
I can't believe I messed the interest of the show up.
You totally messed it up, but that's okay.
For that music,
that's all right though. We have it recorded, so you can go back and watch the show and see how you did.
Watch me just look completely stupid. Look like Ron Burgundy up here. I don't believe you.
It looks like every other show. I mean,
oh my God. So, back in the 1900s,
there we were.
Before you was born, Carol, what unsolved murder mysteries have you heard of?
I don't know about before the 1900s. Maybe Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
It's just.
What the hell is this?
Random off the top of my head. But
that music be getting me in the mood, man. You got to stop with that. I'll be getting a character.
You know what? You made me stop. I will never do it again.
It sounds like that company out of Florence, the pressure wash business. It sounds like a porn commercial. Michael's pressure wash. It's not demolition. It's pressure washing. And it's got like this 70s porn music going on in the back.
Go ahead, give us a car wash commercial.
You want to get sudded up? Are you tired of not getting moistured up? Come to Hicksters.
We will clean your
get all
thing.
the bubbles in the right places. Make rainbows. As I thrust on. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Just kidding.
Moving right along.
Oh my God.
All right, Carol, where are we at? Where's your unsolved mystery murder? Where's it located? Who's it by? Was it solved or was it not?
It was not solved, but I mentioned Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, you were serious about that?
No, yes and no. That ain't what I'm going for. But if you think about it, that's probably the most famous unsolved mystery.
That was the stupidest. I hope you're joking. I hope
I'm just
that
saying,
you have something else in your bag besides Jekyll and Hyde.
I wasn't going with Jekyll and Hyde. I was going to go with the Paraquat murders.
Ooh,
a pair of what?
Paraquat.
I heard the same thing.
Paraquat murders were a series of poisonings in Japan in the mid-'80s. 1984, I think, is when it started. Nearly all of the poisonings somehow involved vending machines. A bottle of juice or soda would be left in or around the vending machine. If it was left around the vending machine, I'd have left it there. But the bottle would be poison with herbicide paraquat, and
Do you know what paraquat is?
I do not, but I'm sure you do.
Yeah, well, I do because I
In
It's
your
got pears in it.
In your occupation,
Paraquat.
No,
Quad. That's four. Quad is four. So pair and four.
No, it's not quad. It's quat. Paraquat.
Like a squatter?
Almost.
No, paraquat is some bad stuff because I use
It'll
it a
kill
lot.
you.
Yeah, I use it
Unwanted people in the neighborhood.
when in unwanted things in fields.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
use it in your fields?
Unwanted people in the field.
No,
When you shave your fields, is it still there?
no, but paraquat is some bad stuff.
Sounds like lice.
No, it's not. It's a chemical.
It's a juice.
It's a juice. It's a chemical.
Lice can be juice.
Can we call it a liquid and not a juice?
We can call it a liquid.
That sounds
There's just
better.
something weird about saying, is it a juice?
You have learnt me something on this show. Paraquat.
I have learned you something.
You learnt me something. Paraquat. You done screwed that bolt for me, and now it's paraquat. Yeah.
Well, Carol had the story.
You know why we're so off right now? Because we didn't take a shot.
Well, let's
Oh, man.
We didn't take a shot
let's take that
before
shot.
our
Good catch,
freaking
Chris.
subject. I was so upset the whole time. I didn't
You're
want to
right.
interrupt you.
It's because
And usually
the romance music Chris led in.
it
with
threw me off too, though.
And the screen in front of me is just strobing.
Yeah, we're having some issues with that monitor back there. It's affecting me back here. Also.
It's affecting me too. I can't think. It's like I'm on the show. No, I'm not on the show. It's black again. That's what
Well, I
my
keep
mind
thinking the
is
same
saying.
thing because my monitor is going out every time that monitor goes out.
That ain't good.
So let's go ahead and talk
think
about
the
these
shot-
next shots. These shots, these weren't brought by me. These were brought by Carol Gainey.
Whoa!
Now he did get the same ones that I've always been getting as far as the brand. These are the Twisted shots.
And it was,
Twisted.
and actually the
Hey,
flavor
this is
we
the
had.
Twisted from
Just-
Creepy Hollow.
just-
Twisted.
Hey, this is for Twisted.
This is for
Come on over
Twisted.
here.
Come on over here, Twisted. Twister.
These are called Pussycat.
Pussycat. Faster
And it's
than
actually
Pussycat.
a flavor that Trey had brought us, and I was like, I'm gonna get those again.
The color is so libaceous and it's so smooth.
What is
It's
the
so
colors?
creamy.
What colors?
I said I
did it
wasn't going to play that
remind you
music again.
Go ahead.
What colors did that remind you of?
Hey, you really want me to say it?
Well, look
No.
at the name of the look at the name on the top.
Yeah.
Is that what it
I
reminds you?
can't, this is a PG-13
Oh, my
show.
God.
I can't say it.
I can't believe this is
Say
Carol doing this. I'm going to have to cut
I
his
didn't
stuff
say
out.
anything. I just told him to read the
Cheers,
title.
guys. Here's the guillotines,
Cheers.
which we already started. Thank you, Carol.
No, not me. That was you. You the one that led in with the first question, asking me.
Ooh, you know what
before the 19.
Yes, it did, John. You know what I just tasted, though?
I just got it on my nose.
You know what I just tasted?
A push up.
Oh, I couldn't do the. I take a little cat in there.
That tasted like a push up to me.
Talking about ice cream push up.
Yeah.
That flavor right there is.
It's got a little bit of-
push up.
It's got a kick to it.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of
It does have
a little bit of a
kick.
sherbet, a little bit of a sherbet flavor in there.
After taking that shot, I'll tell you what I'm ready for.
I don't want to know.
And some ice cream. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Moving along.
All right, so Carol's
The paraquat.
the paraquat. I'm still confused.
So this-
I've
Paraquat
literally never heard of this paraquat.
Quat.
Quat.
Paraquat.
Parakeet.
It's a
We usually choose something popular, something we have heard. But you broke out paraquat.
Well, I think it's a good thing to break out something
do
brand
too.
new that a lot of
not
people
when it
heard of.
confuses me and hurts my brain.
Chris.
Chris, spelling hurts your brain.
Yeah.
The alphabet.
Listen to the story.
I listened to the story
Okay,
about how my life got twisted upside down. Oh, hold on. I got carried away.
You did.
Take a minute, just sit right there. Tell you how I came to Prince of Bel Air.
All right.
Anyway, go
Moving
Carol.
on.
The paraquat.
Oh God, we're still
So
on
the paraquat murders.
They was in a drink machine.
What they would do is it said either beside the drink machine or they would put a drink in the drink machine, and you would walk up and get your drink, pressed a button, and you would have 2 drinks there, and you would think I got an extra drink. You would end up drinking the drink that was already in there, and it had poison that it would kill you. And they killed at least a total of 12 confirmed kills by doing this. And then
This was in Japan.
In Japan, and it started in like 84 is when it first started. But once they started this, it started a series of copycat killers that started doing the same thing. So there's no telling how many killings with the copycat killers doing this.
That's crazy.
That is.
I mean, because you won't think. I mean, you go to a drink machine. Have you ever got a free drink out the drink machine or ended up with 2?
Or got your money back.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trey, have you?
At the IGA. It happened all the time at the IGA in Hartsville.
What is the IGA?
It was IGA. Right there, right
I want you to tell our listeners.
down
and
from
our viewers.
Hartsville Junior High Middle School.
What
you
is
walk down. The IGA is the Integrated Grammar Association.
Exactly.
It's a
Grocery store.
Or a grocery store for short.
International Grocery Association.
That's what it means.
Either way, but IGA is a grocery store for all of our listeners. It's a popular grocery store. Chris's #1 choice in groceries. But
They sell poontang there.
They used to have the we used to call it when I worked in TV. Those commercials used to come out with that little 3D
Dr.
dude.
Thunder.
No, the IGA commercial. It had this little 3D guy that was really
The little fat guy.
kind of poorly done. No, he'd say, "You're going to get guaranteed low prices."
Versus IGA. The little fat guy.
Yeah, then he would
Yeah.
he would jump down and like really
I got
awkward looking.
questions. Why did they make him fat? I'm offended. They should take that down.
Well, you were a lot thinner when that first came out.
Oh, I was sexy. I was Dexter.
strapping.
I was a strapping young lad. I had cheekbones. I did have cheekbones. They were right there. I had nostrils.
They were,
And my eyes, like they're swollen right now because the fatness. But I had piercing eyes that would gaze through your soul. And people were like, "Damn, that Chris Hicks is fine." I'm like, "I know."
who said that?
Thanks, Terry.
Was that on the cruise?
Yes.
On the cruise, they were talking about your piercing eyes.
But I would go to the IGA, and it was 25 cents back in the day. You know, 25 cents, you get a drink. But it was a thing for one of them drink machines. You put 25 cents in, you push the button like really fast, like double time, and it'll give you 2 Dr. Peppers or whatever.
You was on it.
I was on the paraquad then.
He get that one that goes.
Give me one margarita. I'm going to open my leg. Here we go. I can't stop him. Yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, I mean, if the paraquad was a thing at the IGA in Hartsville, South Carolina, I'd have probably drunk the paraquad
and not been our
and had
co-host.
twins.
Had twins. But
He'd be running home with a peaker.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Obviously, Scott knows what it is.
I don't know what it is either, but I don't know why I'm laughing.
got a good idea.
So paraquad,
What?
that's a scary thing.
It is
obviously.
because the copycat
so-
killers started going in and not only doing vending machines, they started putting stuff on the shelves. You know, you go in to do a little grocery shopping and you talking to Kimberly and you're like, why are you laying on the floor? Get up. Hey, get off the floor. You know.
He ain't here yet. I know you've been sleeping with him. Look at my nipples. I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to make
I
it
tried
funny.
to break it up a little
Good
bit.
save. Good save.
But they would really Not even drink machines. They would put it on the floor of a grocery store.
Well,
Well,
on the
that was a
shelves.
copycat.
The copycat killers.
People doing that.
They were trying to reinvent
Was it the
wheel, I
paraquat
guess.
formula?
It was the same paraquat formula.
So what would happen to you? What's the symptoms?
You flop like a fish until you quit flopping.
That almost sounds fun.
Scott could tell us what would happen, but
Well,
I just know it.
If somebody bypasses Chuck at the gate, I promise he'll get a tranquilizer.
Oh, be paraquat.
Yeah. I've heard stories.
Security's tough up there. But
Well, that's interesting, man. I've literally never heard of paraquat.
and the thing is like
Paraquat.
Like
With
squat?
a T.
squat.
Par-
You take the S
paraquat.
off of it.
Queef.
Queef, yeah. no queef.
Quaff. Quat.
Close.
What?
So Quauti.
What?
I is silent.
QUAT.
Yeah, that's it.
The eye is silent.
I don't know. I've never heard of this. That's why I'm joking with you. I've never heard
And that's
of this.
why I come up with it, because the topic was bizarre,
And
so
that is bizarre.
And I looked
that
for
somebody would.
Damn, I need to rethink mine,
me
yeah.
and doing my hours of research, I looked for something that was bizarre.
No, but you think that somebody went and put paraquat in drink cans to poison people,
Yeah.
and actually 12 people actually died from this.
Just from the
It's like-
original one,
Yeah, it's like to me, I'm like,
All right.
Tell them, Scott.
no, I'm like,
Don't get
I had to push the
sidetracked.
choke button on that.
what? I'm like, what would make somebody want to do that?
That's just crazy.
You know?
Yeah, it is. And then they started putting it in the shelves like Chris. He goes to the IGA, and you're looking at what you want to get for groceries, and you don't know if someone has put
Put the paraquat in there.
And,
Or poutine.
it's almost like playing
Either
Russian
one.
roulette. I mean, is this ham good, or is is this going to be my
So-
last meal?
You saying say if paraquat was in my Dr. Thunder, I would stop flopping around on the floor like a fish after ingesting it?
I mean, I don't actually.
I look
know.
like a salmon that just was caught out the South Sea.
It'd be more like a blue whale, but
Yeah, that was good. I'm just trying to understand what will happen to you.
you would.
What's the symptoms?
It would probably be not a very good.
It'd be agonizing death.
It'd be
Yeah,
fatal.
I would think
don't
it
know
would
if
be.
was quick or.
I would think it would be probably.
Would it be like ooh ah ee, ooh ah ah, or would it be like ugh, and I just die?
No,
We don't know. Anyway,
Or would I
well-
go moo and I just pass out? Oh my God! I'm just kidding. I'm making fun of your subject. I really
No, and
because I don't
I'm
know
good with
nothing
it.
about it, and I got to act like I know what I'm talking about.
But throughout all this, the police were never able to catch the culprits.
Well, of course. What was it called?
Paraquat.
Paraquat was in people's sodas,
And the thing is
and they don't know how they got there.
We don't-
They don't know who did it.
we don't really have to worry about it because Scott's not going to have any cookouts at his house, but he has access to paraquat. So if we were to actually go to Scott's house for a cookout, he said, "We need a new co-host. Think I'm gonna take
Or
care
he'd
of
be
Chris
like,
tonight."
you remember that scene off of Straight Outta Compton where Suge Knight looked at Easy? Don't make me change you, Easy. He'd be looking at Carol. Don't make me change you, Carol.
No, he'd be looking at Chris.
I wouldn't be looking at Carol.
Take you on out.
And I wonder if
Be flopping on around the floor like a paraquat.
and I guess it probably is, but I wonder if paraquat's like easily traceable. If
I
somebody,
think you punking us. I don't think this is a real drug. It sounds too
But
ridiculous.
It's not a drug. It's a chemical.
it's a chemical.
Paraquat. paraquat.
liquid. It's a liquid.
It's
Why
actually-
couldn't they call it something else? Cool.
It's
not paraquat.
Well, it's a
Farmers ain't that
herbicide.
smart.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
herbicide that,
Yep.
that kills.
I'm thinking female parts when I hear paraquat. I mean, herbiquat. What was it? Paraquat.
Paraquat,
Yeah,
yeah.
herbiquat. What the hell is herbiquat? I like that better though. Let me give you some herbiquat. It looks like a flower. You smell it.
But as far as bizarre unsolved murders, I think that's about as bizarre as you can get. You go
Yeah.
to the drink machine, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that being the most bizarre story.
Well, I not the most.
I only say that because I feel like mine might be a little more bizarre. Yours is scary. That's because that's the kind of stuff like you don't know. You know, that's
Right.
That's pretty bad. But mine was actually about the feet washing up on the shore.
The feet washing up on shore.
feet.
Yeah, it
Wash
started
up
it
on
was
shore.
Like a left foot and a right foot.
Oh no, like
detached
one. No,
from
no.
a body.
Oh yeah, 1 foot at a time. So it was 2007. A girl spotted a blue and white Adidas sneaker on the shores of Jedediah Island. This is in British Columbia, Canada. She looked inside the shoe, and there was a sock in the shoe. And when she pulled the sock out of the shoe, there was a foot in it.
Oh my God!
Now, so that was bad enough, and you was like, okay, well, there's something crazy happened. However, it got there, or whatever. That's bad. Cops get involved and everything. But then another one pops up, and it's not the opposite foot of that one that's found. There's another shoe that's found on the beach with another foot in it, another kind of shoe. Then another one, another shoe with a foot in it. And
Now you're talking four shoes.
These are 4 shoes, but
Four shoes with 4 feet in.
but not from the
Not
same
the
4
same.
people. Like, or not same 2 people, not from the same people. These were 4 different shoes with feet in them from 4 different types of sneakers, 4 different people,
4 different victims.
4, yeah. Then another shoe. And another shoe.
And ironically, you just had to tell a story of Canada, correct?
This was Canada, this British Columbia, yeah. So this was so they started finding all these shoes just kept popping up. And I don't remember what the date, like how long from 2007. That's when it started. But it went on and they said that it was like there was a plane crash, I think, so they thought some of the shoes were from victims of the plane crashes, but it was just weird that you had these shoes with feet, and that's what was washing up on shore. It wasn't other body parts or even their clothes or anything else. It was just a shoe.
Just a shoe with the foot.
With a foot still inside of it. They went to boat accidents, drownings, that kind of thing. I think they had one that they did confirm was from one of these accidents that I was talking about. But then they had all these other ones that they could not trace, and they didn't know who it belonged to. There's just somebody's foot there. But then you had so all this stuff kept going on. Scientists finally came up and said, "Wait a minute, we know what the answer is." So the scientists said, when a body sinks down to the bottom of the ocean, all the little animals that get there to start, eating up the things, they're lazy eaters. They don't want to go through the hard stuff, and some of the hard stuff is they want to go through the soft stuff, which is the cartilage and the things like that hold your foot together on the arm. And they said that's what it was. It was the animals were eating the people, but didn't go once they got to the ankle. Well, these old shoes, this was the oldest. They dated it because it was like the shoes were from 2004 and before, and they got the shoe and. I'm trying to think of the best way to say this, but
Just say it,
go
man.
ahead.
Just say it.
I'm intrigued.
So they said that the animals were whatever the animals were that were eating the bodies would stop there, but these shoes before 2004 they were more buoyant, and so they would float, and so they would get up and then get in the current and go up to the beach, and that's where people were finding these shoes, and then they would open the shoe up or look in the shoe, and there's a foot inside of it.
Chris, are you paying attention to Travis?
Not at all. He's getting ready to say, "Man, that's crazy."
But
I'll tell you what, that's
that is
crazy.
bizarre, and I would say that.
Yeah, and that
easily
was
tops mine. But
that's just a weird thing. But so
how many shoes?
21, I think they found.
21.
21.
You'd think there'd be an even number, but
There's a right foot out there somewhere on the counter for.
Yeah, but I think
you
they're
probably had
21.
somebody who only had one leg. So I mean,
But that's possible. That's possible.
But you would think eventually at least two shoes would wash up from the same person.
Yeah, well, I don't know that they weren't two of the same.
Okay.
I don't know that they weren't, but one of the rumors was, and why this was a big mystery. Well, it's obviously a big mystery because you've got feet washing up on shore, individual feet. But they thought it was a murder, and that was like a calling card kind of thing. Like, what's the guy's name? And I forget. What's the guy that had the put all the signals out, trying to give them clues?
Blue's Clues.
Yeah. The Kodiak Killer.
Yeah. Okay.
So
No, that's the Zodiac.
Zodiac Killer. You're right.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris.
Good
I'm
job.
on top of that shit.
Glad
So-
you started paying attention.
Yeah.
When I lost.
People thought that maybe it was something like that. It was a calling card of a murderer, and he'd cut their feet off and put them in the ocean so they'd wash up or whatever. And they don't even know for sure that that's not exactly what happened because they couldn't identify everybody. They were able to identify a few, but not all of them. So you had some feet come up that
they
didn't.
still don't know. I mean,
Some of these know because I think the last one. I'd have to look, but I remember there were 21. Let's see. New Balance, Adidas, no. 2000. The most here you go. The most recent one. Overall 6 feet would show up on the U.S. side. And the rest were on the Canada side. The last one was in January of 2019.
Whoa!
Just off of Everett, Washington.
Whoa! 2019.
Yeah.
That's just a few years ago.
Just off of where?
Everett, Washington.
Okay.
Damn. Titanic victims just keep washing up, ain't they?
But the thing is, like I said, because they can't identify some of them, they don't know where they came from. They don't know for sure if they were involved in one of these plane crashes
Davy
that were over
Jones
there.
Locker just overfilled,
Yeah.
man. He just spitting out pieces.
It could be. You also had people that committed suicide and drowned themselves, jumping off bridges or doing whatever.
Do you fear death?
But here we go. Let's not go through this again. I had to cut like 20 minutes of the show last time because he was like, I sound just like David Jones. I'm gonna do it for 20 minutes. Yeah, but anyway, so you had people that they couldn't identify if they were involved in a plane crash, automobile crash, committed suicide, actual murder, whatever. So that
Listen,
was
Al Bunny got
mystery.
tired of shoe sizes. He just started cutting off feet.
All right, that's what I have.
That's
That
I've
was
never
interesting.
heard of that.
Now I paid attention to the whole story.
I saw you. That's why I was
know
looking at
Chris-
you. Nobody else was looking at me.
I was intrigued.
Scott occasionally would go over. Chris is over there on the side looking at us going, wow.
I don't know what to talk about. Like even when
Just listen to the story.
I did, and then till
Show some respect.
I have a story.
I should have. You know what I should have done?
I didn't know that. It was actually.
It was interesting.
Very
You know what I should have done though
interesting.
was like I should have this kind of said something like so there were these shoes, just one at a time. Sometimes it was a left foot, sometimes it was a right foot.
Tastes so good.
Sometimes it was a man's foot. Sometimes it was another man's foot. Sometimes it was another man's foot. And then it was a woman's foot.
Talk to me.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Sorry. You were doing it earlier. And I was like, I can play along too. I can act.
I literally have nothing. I've looked up everything. Only thing
You
I
want
came
me to
up
look up
with
something?
is the jukebox killed the radio star.
Video killed the radio
What?
star.
Yep, that's what I had.
You're right. All right, Scott, what do you have?
Was that unsolved?
But I tell you what,
That was the Buggles,
around
right?
here, around 151 Bobo Newsom Highway and 11th, we talking about
Spit it out, Chris!
Joe. Joe, I got a lot for your pot. That's what I got.
That's not a-
Joe. That's not.
That's
man,
not a murder.
Joe.
That's not a murder mystery. That's something we talked about before. That's an urban legend.
Well, I have nothing.
All right.
Absolutely, I have zero.
That's okay.
Nothing.
We're running out of time anyway.
For you.
What I got, and I'll be quick, kind of quick.
Oh, kind of quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
2013.
There I was.
No, there you wasn't. But 2013.
There I wasn't.
the
Come on.
let me set the stage here. All right,
The room is dark.
2013. The Cecil Hotel
I thought you wanted this.
in L.A. Y'all know what story
I seen the movie.
I have no idea.
1308.
Nope.
Last call.
He just interrupted your ass the whole damn time.
Had to get that out. That's my job.
All right, Cecil Hotel.
Yeah, Cecil
LA,
Hotel,
California.
LA, 2013. This girl, Miss Lamb,
Like Lam.
Lam, is her name.
Lammy.
Do you not remember seeing the footage of her in the elevator where the cameras are showing her like it looks like somebody's following her, or she thinks somebody is following her. She peeks out.
Oh yeah.
And she's so freaked out, and the security cameras capture her in several different floors. You know, walking around, and I mean, just she looks like something's after her. Well, she disappears. They don't know where she went or whatever.
She was an actress, right?
No, she wasn't an actress. I don't think. I don't think she was.
She was a character actress. She's known for Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
Mm-hmm. And she was on Feet Tender.
Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Scott.
No, but
the one that I looked up. How old was she died? She was 49.
Perfect.
No,
age.
I don't. No, this is from Cecil Hotel. This was in 2013. I think she was 37 or 38.
You said Karen Lamb?
No, her name was Lisa or Eliza.
Oh, well, I'm looking up the wrong person. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's talk about Karen Lamb, who was an actress. No, let's don't.
No, but
I'm sorry. I really thought you said Karen.
No,
Go ahead.
But do you not remember seeing the videos of her? Like,
I remember the video. Yeah, I did see that.
with her get like when the elevator door opened, just security cam video showing her, and like she ducks her head out, you know, and she's like frantic, like she is, like it's like somebody is after her. I mean, and there's several different, you know, videos of her from different floors. She disappeared from the hotel. They don't know what happened to her. 3 days later, or 3 or 4 days later, I think they found her by some of the guests in the hotel started complaining about the water tasting funny.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Boy, don't tell me that.
Oh no!
And that some of the water coming out was black. And so then everybody started looking, and there was up on top of the hotel.
Because that's where they keep the water at.
One of the water tanks.
Yeah.
They searched, and she was in
People were drinking it.
the water tank.
Oh, my
Dead.
God.
But-
Eliza Lamb.
Yeah, but I mean, they still have no idea how she could, because they said that the top of the water tank was closed after she was in there. So they
So
don't
he
know
opened it before.
Well,
he-
no, they don't know if
How it got
they don't
closed
know
back.
how she got in there, and the water tank was.
He could have opened it and put her in there.
So the water. So you saying the water tank was sealed shut at the top, that you couldn't just freely open it.
Yeah,
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
You can't freely open that water tank?
Like you can't walk up to it and just pull the lid open. Is what you're saying? Is that correct?
well, from what I understand, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and most likely it being on top of a hotel, they would, because they wouldn't have no need to open it, 'cause they
Yeah.
would pipe the water in and or whatever.
But so anyway, so she
Probably
was,
not even a reason to go up there and look.
Right.
Yeah, but she was in there naked, no clothes, dead in the water tank, but my whole thought process is like, especially like some of the people who were complaining about the water, talking about tasting bad.
That's what I said. That meant that they were drinking the water.
Yeah,
That's like
Can
they
you
were
imagine?
drinking the water.
that's like somebody we know drinking what they think is one thing, but it turns out to be something
Don't
else.
start. No, don't start with that. God Almighty.
Oh my God!
So what I'm
Let's do a
wondering is
shot, but while we're talking,
If the hotel actually let the people
Pull up
know.
music on Trey before we can take the shot. Pull up music.
Yeah,
No, but-
I don't exactly. I remember seeing the story and I was like, if you can go out there and watch the video of her.
nope, I'm not watching.
No, I mean I've heard.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh,
so
yeah, I
they
don't
didn't,
watch
see,
that.
they didn't see anybody taking her or whatever.
No,
It's on YouTube.
no, but
they
she
saw her.
She looks frantically like she's scared, like something's after her.
And then
Like-
she ends
like-
up in a water tank.
Yeah, the elevator cameras. She's poking her when the elevator door opens. She's poking her head out like this right here, like looking like somebody's at her. Like she runs out the door and then she runs back into the elevator. I mean, it's like
I got to watch this video.
It's like something is after her.
We'll pull it up on YouTube.
I mean, it's
Cheers.
crazy to watch it, and it might just be she was just. I don't,
All right, boys. Cheers. Here's to a great show.
Fireball.
This is Fireball. You know what Fireball comes from?
are we doing this whole?
Do y'all know what Fireballs come from? Do y'all know? Anybody?
Carol said nope. We're not doing
I
that.
did mine.
Do we know what now?
Oh, you already did yours?
I thought everybody was.
Oh, do we know where Fireball comes from? Cruise ships?
Yeah.
That son of a gun had some
Yeah.
booze in it, buddy.
Oh, God. Yes, it did, John. Oh, move.
I feel like we probably should have split those up. It just seemed like it was a much bigger shot than it used to be.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry I wouldn't prepare for that last set, but
I took a
I
half.
really couldn't find anything. It popped up some. What would you call it? Almond stuff. Some. What's the word I'm looking for?
Allman Brothers.
Allman Brothers, yeah.
Some.
Little Jessica,
Jerry the
sweet
Kraken.
Judy Blue Eyes.
Well, damn it! You know what I'm talking about. Some.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Eat a peach.
I'm gonna just stop with that. But I couldn't find anything to talk about, and I apologize about that.
That's okay.
mean,
were you?
I'm sorry.
4 days and you didn't find anything.
We talked about this since last week.
That's a lie. We came up with this last night,
No, we've sent.
and I was drunk.
No, we sent you
I
the
was like-
reminder text last night.
Right. Scott reminded all of us to do your. He said, we're looking for a good show. Make sure everyone's done their research.
All right, man, this is a great show tonight. Those are awesome topics. Great Monday night. Hope everybody has enjoyed season 1.
I've enjoyed season 1.
Have you?
I've also enjoyed what we've got so far in season 2. It's been great.
Well, Trey is just making it better. If you notice, we have some pop-up videos, like VHO pop-up videos. He'll even have some questions for you later on in the season.
That's right.
Do you know when guillotines and guitars first started?
Oh yeah.
See.
I know at least 3 people that know that one.
Bam! Oh.
One of them, Scott.
But thank you, everybody, for joining us on Cut 8 tonight. That was Cut 8.
It is Cut 8.
Cut 8.
8 is still great.
And I'm an 8.
Hand clap for that. You got it right.
All right, this is a great show. We'll see y'all next time. This is Guillotines and Guitars, and we're out.